Greetings to Dr. Irama Vani, our course lecturer from Law and Society Section 2. My name is Sahara Lanisan and my matrix number is BI23110098. So I'll be talking about suicide awareness, a critical issue in contemporary society. Suicide awareness is crucial in contemporary society. Suicide is a deliberate act of intentionally causing one's own death, often due to certain reason, and is a leading cause of death worldwide. The message "You are not alone" is a beacon of hope for those who are struggling with suicidal thought, emphasizing that there is a support and help available, and that no one has to face their struggles alone. To prevent suicide, we need to break the silence and stigma surrounding mental health issues. With the right support and resources, individuals can overcome suicidal thought and feeling and find hope and healing. So, we'll be looking from legal perspective. Legal state of suicide in various jurisdictions. Decriminalized jurisdiction. In Canada, decriminalized in 1972, Canada treats suicide as a public health issue, focusing on preventing and mental health support. While in United States, suicide is no longer considered a crime, however, laws on assisted suicide vary by state. For example, in Oregon, Death with Dignity Act allowed terminally ill adults to legally request medication to end their life. Jurisdiction where suicide is illegal. In Malaysia, attempted suicide is a criminal offence under Section 309 of the Penalty Code, punishable by imprisonment, a fine, or both. Implication of this law. Decriminalization. In jurisdiction where suicide is decriminalized, the focus shifts to mental health care and prevention. While criminalization, in countries where attempted suicide is illegal, individuals may be faced legal penalties where can exacerbate stigma and discourage people from seeking necessary support and treatment. Now, we will be looking at duty of care, legal obligation to which to prevent suicide in Malaysia. Firstly, we will look at education institution. School have to provide a safe environment and support student mental health. This including implementing measures to identify and assist students at risk of suicide, such as providing counseling sessions and so on. Second, workplace. Employers are required to ensure the safety and well-being of their employees, including mental health. They must provide a supportive environment and resources for mental health care. Relevant cases and legalization. In Malaysia, Malaysia has been increasingly awareness and initiative to improve mental health care. However, there is a need for more comprehensive legalization and policies specifically addressing suicide prevention and mental health support in school and workplaces. In international, Tarasov region of the University of California, 1976. This landmark of US case established that mental health professionals have a duty to warn individuals who are threatened by a patient, highlighting the broader duty to prevent harm, including suicide. The following are mental health rights. Legal rights of individuals with mental health issues. In Malaysia, the Malaysian Mental Health Act 2001 provides for the rights of individuals to access mental health care, ensuring that those with mental health conditions receive appropriate treatment and support. Patients have the rights to confidentially regret their mental health treatment with legal provision to protect their privacies. In international perspective, the US Mental Health Parity and Addiction Equality Act requires insurance companies to provide equal coverage for mental health treatment, ensuring access to necessary service without financial barrier. Similar to Malaysia, many countries have the law to protect the confidentiality of mental health treatment, ensuring that patient information cannot be disclosed. The role of mental health laws. Reducing stigma. Laws that recognize mental health conditions as medical issues help reduce stigma and promote a more compassionate approach to mental health care. Legalization such as Malaysian Mental Health Act and UK Mental Health Act 1983 ensure that individuals receive appropriate treatment even if they lack the capacity to make decisions about their care. Mental health law often include provision to protect individual rights, such as the right to be treated with dignity and respect, and the right to refuse treatment in certain circumstances. Next is, we'll be looking from a societal perspective. Stigma and awareness. Stigma and its impact. Social stigma surrounding mental health and suicide can significantly worsen the mental health of the individual. People experiencing suicidal thought or mental health challenges may be avoid seeking assistance due to fear of judgment or discrimination. A awareness campaign, such as "You Are Not Alone," combat mental health stigma by encouraging open conversation and providing resources promoting the message that seeking help is a sign of strength. Real-world example. Malaysia, initiatives such as the Ministry of Health Mental Health Awareness Campaign aim to educate the public and reduce the stigma associated with mental illness and suicide. Global. Programs like the World Health Organization WHO Let's Talk campaign focus on raising awareness and promoting the understanding of mental health issues worldwide. Community support. Importance of social support. Strong social support network, including family, friends, and community group, are crucial in preventing suicide. They provide emotional support, practical assistance, and a sense of belonging, which can protective factor against suicide. Community members who are connected and engaged are more likely to notice the changes in behavior, offer help or intervention to individuals who may be at risk. Successful model: Befrienders Malaysia. Organization offer free confidential support through phone, email to those in emotional distress. Their services are available nationwide. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline USA. This is a 24/7 toll-free hotline providing support to individuals in crisis. It connects callers with the local crisis center and offers resources for their ongoing support. Real-world example: Malaysia. Community organizations such as MIASA, Mental Illness Awareness and Support Association, provide support and resources for individuals and families affected by mental health issues. Global initiatives such as the Samaritan UK offer 24/7 helpline and email support, highlighting the importance of having easily accessible service to support those in crisis. Community programs. Crisis hotline provide immediate support to individuals in crisis, offering a safe space to talk, access to resources. Peer support group create a sense of community and understanding for individuals struggling with mental health issues. Sharing experience and coping strategies can reduce the feeling of isolation and provide hope. Cultural factors. Diverse perspective. Different cultures have unique belief and attitude towards suicide and mental health. Cultural factors can influence how individuals perceive and respond to mental health issues, including their willingness to seek help or disclose suicidal thought. Cultural sensitive approach. Effective suicide prevention strategies must consider cultural belief and practices. Tailoring intervention to fit cultural context can improve their effectiveness and acceptance. Engaging with community leaders and members can help ensure that prevention efforts are culturally appropriate and resonate with the target population. Real-world example, such as in Malaysia, which is a multicultural society, it's important to consider the diverse beliefs and practices of different ethnic groups. Global initiative. The WHO emphasizes the importance of cultural appropriate mental health service and has developed guidelines for integration cultural consideration into mental health care and suicide prevention effort. Implementing cultural sensitive strategies. Educating communities about mental health in a cultural sensitive manner can help break down the barrier, encourage more people to seek help. Incorporating traditional healing practices and belief into mental health care can make services more acceptable and effective for diverse population. The next is call to action. Check in on friends and family. Regular check with your loved one, especially those who may be going through difficult times or displaying the sign of distress. Provide a listening ear and offer your support without judgment. Show empathy, let them know they are not alone. Look out for warning signs such as withdrawal, mood swinging, or expression of hopelessness. Your attention can help identify those who are in need of support. Familiarize yourself with the various risk factors that increase the likelihood of suicide, including mental health conditions, substance abuse, or major life changes. Keep updated on the latest information about suicide prevention and mental health to better support those around you. Next is support mental health initiative and organization. Support local and national mental health organizations through donation, volunteering, or participating in an event that raises awareness. Advocating for change. Advocate for mental health policies and initiatives in your community that promote access to mental health care and support service. Share information about mental health resources such as crisis hotline and counseling service to ensure those in need can easily find help. Encourage open conversation about mental health. Foster open and honest conversation about mental health in your community, family, and workplace. Reducing stigma can make it easier for individuals to seek help. Lead by example by talking about your own mental health and being open about the importance of seeking help and support. Encourage the creation of safe and supportive environment where people feel comfortable discussing about their mental health. So I found a news article online which related to our topic, which is suicide awareness. These articles are mainly about how women and men react to suicide. So I have summarized it into a 6 point. But if you want to look through it, I have shared the link in the description box. The first point is communication is key. Women are more likely to talk about their problem, while men are more likely to bottle up them due to upbringing and conditioning. Second point is helping loved ones. Engaging in open communication, validate their feelings. Ask them if they are suicidal and what kind of method they are thinking of. Offer to bring them to a doctor for help. Seeking help. Seeing a psychiatrist or psychologist can help. Government hospital is a free and with a minimal fee. Private hospital, whereas patient has to pay for the consultation, therapies, and counseling and medication. Understanding depression and suicide. Depression is not a sign of mental weakness. Suicide is not a solution to problem. Empathy and understanding are important in dealing with depression and suicidal thought. Coping mechanism. Men often resort to anger, aggression, or risk-taking behavior, while women find crying and venting a relief. Suicide rate in Asian country. Thailand has the highest suicide rate among the males and females, while Malaysia has the highest suicide rate among females. Brunei has the lowest suicide rate among the males and females. That's it. That is from me on the topic of suicide awareness. Thank you.